Arco Arena, Sacramento, California is where this episode of Monday Night Raw is going down. When
One
you
of the
see that,
greatest arenas anywhere in the country, because that's where I did my brother first ever Saturday night's main event with Hulk Hogan, and by God, the Dr. Styles Slickster and the Big Boss Man, it was great. Absolutely wonderful. It's so cool because it goes straight up.
that's exactly what I was going to ask you was what's your favorite memory from that building? And you knew immediately. Are you like that about every building or just the stuff that was important to you? Like, are there certain things you'll always remember about certain buildings like that?
Yes, I mean not all of them. Some of them are just some of them I can't remember anything about. There are people that can tell you, "Oh yeah, no, it's got that one curve backstage before you go around to gorilla position, and you've got a little cranny there where somebody could." I'm like, "What?" And there's others that I can tell you everything about. I can tell you everything about Chicago. I can tell you everything about Arco. I can tell you everything about Houston. There's the Garden, the Boston Garden. It's There's certain buildings that like the back of your hand that have those unique characteristics that make it special. And Arco Arena was one of those that had that unique characteristic, and that, man, the audience was just right on top of you. And as a performer, it's easy to play to because you're always, no matter what you do, where you are, where you look, how you look, there's people.
What a crazy match we're about to see here. It's Big Show and Scotty 2 Hottie and Billy Gunn and the APA and Spike Dudley taking on the Dudleys, Hugh Morris, Sean O'Hare, Chuck Palumbo, and Tommy Dreamer. We're getting a lot of people in a match here, but boy, that just feels kind of thrown together. But it is the Invasion.
Yeah, that it is. It's a lot of people.
Yeah. Not all these segments are going to be winners.
Yeah, this feels like one of those where who's not working?
Yes.
All right. Well, goddamn. 26-man tag, one of those situations where it's, let's get everybody on the card. And we did.
So main event anywhere in the country, by God.
Well, at least, you know what, man? In San Paulo, this would be a main event.
Of course.
I'll do that right now.
Hey, this would be the main event in Huntsville.
Well, Von Braun Civic Center, for God's sakes.
Of course. Sold out, hanging from the rafters.
You know what? You know what happened at the Von Braun Civic Center?
A lot.
I healed somebody at the Von Braun Civic
Center. Yes, you did. Yes, you sure did.
I laid hands upon them and healed them so that they could see and so they could walk. I don't even know if you were born yet.
I was. I didn't live in Huntsville yet, but yeah.
Okay. If you'd been, I would have healed you.
That would have been awesome. Can you imagine if we could find, I bet through the miracle of AI, we could have that recreated.
Okay.
That would have been hilarious, though.
Oh yeah, it was controversial to say the least. Never supposed to make air, but it did.
Wait. Why was it never supposed to make air?
Oh, dude, I did that just to kill time while they were changing tape. So while we were changing tape and there was a problem in the truck and we had nothing to put out in front of the building, in front of the live house. So I'll go out. That says you don't have hair one on your ass. You can't go out and heal somebody. And there was a wheelchair folded up right against the gorilla. And it was leaning up against us. I said, find somebody to heal. And we took one of the truck drivers and healed them.
What were their ailments?
They were blind and they had never walked.
But they drove a truck.
Well, we didn't say that.
Right. Because that would have been awesome.
Yeah, because then if they could drive a truck, then how really bad off are they? But they'd
have been tag team champions.
Yeah, they had worn shoes because it was cheaper that way. But yeah, I got color on them too. I put my hand so hard upon their head to heal them that the healing went through and just split their head wide open. Kid had glasses on. I broke his glasses and split his head wide open. You're
Wait,
like,
are you being serious?
oh yeah, oh yeah,
His forehead was cut by his glasses.
yeah. It's
Wow.
great. Well, look, man. Sometimes healing hurts.
Wow.
So this hand right here, you put your hand. Wait, where is it? There it is. Put your hand on there and feel the love, and you too shall be healed. God, just did that for free. Send your donations too,
Oh yeah.
please.
There you go.
Cash, no checks.
We're watching well, I guess you could call it a fun multi-man tag match here. And as we're recording, it is a Sunday morning. And I was just reminded that, that guy standing on the outside of the apron there, with the long black hair clapping. Did you see he was on another wrestling show last night?
I did not.
Yeah.
But it's Tom Prichard's birthday today, August 18th.
Well, how about that?
Yeah. See that?
Happy birthday to Brother Tom.
See? Learn all kinds of things here. Now, Big Show, those were just like some nice little clothesines there. And
Everybody got one.
everybody got one. When you look at this, and you just saw Chuck Palumbo and Sean O'Hare.
Oh.
And I think that, man, Chuck Palumbo had all the tools in the world, man. Looked like $1 million. And if you're in the old days and you saw Chuck Palumbo walk in the door, that's your baby face. That's your guy.
Yeah.
And again, he's one of those guys that is just as genuine and as good of a guy as you're going to find. Super duper top notch guy. And I think Chuck was in it I think he liked it. But man, I just don't know it was his bag. He liked building motorcycles. And talented, could do everything, but just didn't know how to put it in the right spots. So it was it's a shame, man, because I thought he could have been a big star. Same thing with Sean O'Hare. I thought he could have been a big star, but Sean was missing something, missed that connection. And talking about guys that started out as enhancement talent, there's Scotty Too Hottie in doing the worm. First time I'd ever seen a worm, by God. And he was somebody that was an enhancement talent for us for years, and we saw him at a spot show somewhere, and he was on top, and he tore the house down. I thought, well, shit. That was what was so great about Pat and I going out and seeing different live events around the area, the smaller shows. You see talent that we would use every night for enhancement, but elsewhere they were top guys in smaller venues. And so, well, let's give them a shot. Scotty Too Hottie was one of those guys. What Big Show was big then, huh?
He's a big boy.
Well, he's Big Show.
It tickled me when you talk about seeing Scotty Too Hottie on an independent and you go, well, shit.